Yesterday, did you guys know that the Falcon has 5 shields? I didn't. Played with 4 all day long. Also, since I'm doing this solo and terrifyingly over my head, I am not going to be updating health until I get a helper. Um, so, stream, I'm trusting you guys to just update people and tell them that when they ask why the health's not there, and or blame Gold Squadron. So, for those of you watching, the cut was a little weird. We took the top 16 from both days, but day 1 was like 70 people, and day 2 was closer to 100. So a lot more 4 and 2s made it out of day 1 than day 2. So I know that Ben was playing on day 1. Not sure when Daniel was playing. Meg Ray, look, the only Falcons I played are Outer Rim Smugglers, and those have less shields. So that's my excuse. All right, guys. So the one important thing to remember here is, so 5 out of my 7 Milwaukee boys made the cut. So crates on top is what we're going with today. Oh, look at that! I got the list right, so that the people are on the correct side. Super proud of that. All right. So who here thinks Daniel is gonna take this honorable joust? Yeah, double resistance sympathizer guy went undefeated. Oh, the names are backwards? I don't know how to fix that. I'm sorry. Wait, maybe I do. Did Dion show me this? Oh, Dion showed me this. I got you, fams. All right, I'm going to butcher this copy-paste because I'm on a Mac. I don't know how these work. Did that fix it? Did I fix it? So Dion actually has a round structure picked out. It's just gonna bounce from Sweet. Thanks, stream. He has round circled, so the next game we're gonna get is gonna be the winner of the Milwaukee Bloodbath between Nathan and Seth, and the winner of Justin Brown and Alex Dorf. Alex Dorf is basically a crate, so it's probably gonna be him. And then there's one that's like super far down a bracket. The top seed in there is Alex Smittle. And then we're going to get the top 4 game from the Nathan bracket. Oh, no. Nathan and Alex are going to have to play in the top 16 if they both win. Oh. That's sad. All right, so I'm going to try and do some real commentary here for a second and see if I can pull this off. So I'm actually not super in love with the Dash Pro build. I'm just curious to see everyone else to see how Ben flies this. But the problem I've always had is it's hard to keep bullships relevant at the same time, because that dash can go down pretty quick. Especially with look at the firepower Daniel's got with the 2 heavy laser cannons, and those unguided rockets are sneaky good too. So he can put out some damage. So it'll be interesting to see how Ben can keep pressure and get damage on Poe or well, damage output from Poe while not turning off the Lone Wolf from dash, because that dash is single action, and he really wants to be focusing. Oh, Daniel's going fast here. I mean, it probably makes sense. He wants to circle around those rocks. He had two options. He's got basically three options for when he wants to cut through those rocks. But it probably makes sense to wait as long as possible. You basically, should be obvious, don't want to try and fight Dash in the rocks. So if I had to wager a guess, I think Daniel's just going to keep going to that far side of the board. I think right now I'm rooting for a final salvo, just because 6v5 would be kind of hilarious here. Ben's got some sweet templates. Those are good looking. Real Squadron Ace, I'm sure Zach Matthews might secretly boot the Gold Squadron, but I'm the Zach Matthews Carolina Crates podcast. Yeah, so Daniel just continually making his way toward that top open area, or far open area. He rather understandably wants no part of those rocks. Oh, I forgot the timer. All right. So they're 10 minutes in, which means 1:05. Okay. That timer is roughly accurate. It's about 65 minutes left in the round. Thanks for the call out, guys. So, one disappointment, guys. I tried to get Dion to be on stream because he's playing today. It'd be pretty hilarious if, I mean, Dion needs to cheat on his own stream. I call him out, no balls. Oh, man, I missed fixing the timer. I missed Daniel bringing Death Rain in. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I don't remember how Punishers work, but I feel like they couldn't 1v1 dash Rendar. Ben may have I'll be curious if Dash still has Lone Wolf here. I honestly think that's basically the ideal Dash loadout. The only question is whether or not you want to cut the countermeasures to get points on to get a different friend. Oh, immediately! Look at that. Let's go, Death Rain. We believe. Send Death Rain your energy, everyone. Oh, look at that. The Punisher didn't do damage. Patrick, I think that would technically be outside interference or something. I can't remember the. You know what's interesting? There are no floor rules. You guys want to talk about floor rules? I think that'd be cool. I guess I can't talk about floor rules. I'm getting yelled at here. That's normal. All right, Twitchcast. I got one more request. I'm gonna try and pay attention to this game now, so I can't post on the different communities and stuff. So someone can just go link that and shout a bunch. Um. So Lone Wolf Poe with Miranda, you can actually, if you strip that Miranda down right, one of the lists I was messing around with was Poe Miranda plus a Sheathipede. You can get a lot of different disruptive Sheathipede options without stripping down your Poe too much. Hey, JC Speed 1974. But yeah, I think actually that might be when I mess with a little. I was super list lost here, but I actually think Poe Miranda Sheathipede might be an option. Oh, look at this. Yeah, that's right. Deathring can go out the front. So I'm not quite sure I get the runaway here. Dash is very likely to still be able to get a shot on you. And now you're probably trading for nothing. Yeah, Daniel realizing the folly of engaging Dash in the rocks. Just getting out of there. I think he's debating a boost or a focus here. I think the reason I think his boost might block his gunboat turn in. I have no idea why that text box just moved. I assume that's what he's debating. Either that or he's going to stall on his decision for an hour and we're going to go to final salvo. Which I think everyone would forgive him for considering he's running a Punisher. Beer Geek Gamer, I am not going to be at Indy, actually. All right, so I think if Ben two right turns here, I think Poe just auto wins the game by destroying Starkiller Base. I think that's how it works. Yeah, Punisher looks like he got out. All right, so this is the dream that Daniel does want, because next turn he's got a chance to get both of those heavy laser cannons on Poe. And Dash probably needs 2 turns to get back in. Yeah, I'm assuming the VI is for mirrors. I saw a lot of different boats. It also does put him. It puts him over like an ego variant if he runs into like Lowrick plus whatever fat ship you want. Plus, like you can kill something before they kill you, especially if it's like a missile Miranda. Yeah, good call, Tizasage. I mean, he doesn't have a bid, but like Time Walk usually does have a bid. Or yeah, it does not have a bid. Yeah, it doesn't have a bid. Usually Asajj has a bid. So Poe lighting up a gunboat here. I don't know if I want to take that trade of re-rolling with Link Battery. The B word's still super triggering. Immediately flips down that crit. All right, Poe taking 2 here. And once again, stream, I'm doing this solo. I barely know what I'm doing, so I am not going to be able to update health here. If any of you guys want to like stay on top and just keep everyone else informed, I would love you for it. I'm going to try and just lasso someone to help me. But all my, like, basically all my boys from Milwaukee are in the cut. And the Gold Squadron locals who know how to do this are either in the Redemption Tournament or Dion is in the cut. So I'm definitely going to try my best here. Crates on top, bar on top. Tyler, that's not how this one works. There's like an edit or something. Like, I know how to do it. Like, it's just I'm not gonna be able to keep it up accurately. So, no, Tyler, that's not the setup. There's like, I know how to change the stats. I'm just not gonna be able to keep it up accurately. So, I don't think it's worth to give you guys incorrect game states through the whole day. That's a good call. Thank you, Travis. Yes, I could super duper try hard. And, no, I'm not even going to pretend. Look, even if I try hard, I would probably still mess this up. Morge, I was playing in the regional. I did not make the cut because it's a regional and I don't do that. I was on Ray Miranda. I played a fat boosting Ray and a very slim Miranda who's gotten into cardio. Yeah, Dash has 5 shields. One more than Ray, right? 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 It was pretty hilarious that it was Nathan who caught that I had the wrong amount of shields. So the question here on this turn is, can Ben get quality shots on Poe? Like, I think if you're Poe, you probably just want a 3 left turn and boost to just get out of this. His 3 straight boost in might put him in range 1 of both, which is actually a super safe place to be. Especially because the gunboats, they don't turn around great. Yeah, Nathan was the #1 overall seed from Swiss. Top 32. Thanks, call me Babs. I appreciate the moral support. Nope, it's not happening, Grim. Lots of ships have taken damage, especially the Punisher. That's your shields update. Donut. So I did mention that. So hi, Donut. I know you are. I don't know if you want me to out you on stream, but I love you. So day 1 pulled 16 people, and it was a 67-person event. Day 2 also pulled 16, which was like 97 people. So a lot of 4 and 2s with some questionable MOV made the cut. Like, had I played on day 1 and gotten the same MOV, I would have been like 12th or 11th or something, and instead I was 20th. Nate the Great, I don't talk about batteries anymore. Stream will have to take over that. No, interesting. I am really surprised at Ben's decision to go that way. Maybe he was afraid of that rock and briefly forgot how dash worked. Is a possibility. But I mean, if he cuts towards his right side there, he can circle around behind the gunboats. Like, let's see where Poe goes. But if Poe messes up and dies here, those gunboats are just pointed at dash now. Rose Squadron Ace, batteries are my old life. I'm done with batteries. I've talked about batteries for 7 years. DEFCON, you don't know he didn't declare Dash's ability. You can't hear him. I can't either. I'm wearing noise-canceling headphones. I can only hear me. I'm really confused. I don't think these guys know how the redemption tournament's supposed to work because I don't hear any of them screaming. Thumbing through the list, the only thing that sort of jumped out at me is a little bit less scum. I was just kind of thumbing through the list, and it felt like a lot of Rebel and Imperial. I haven't seen all the lists yet, but just grabbing stuff at random, it's a lot of Rebels and a lot of scum. Defending champion Nick Tobin is running a list, a scum list. He's got Asajj and Aldrin and some other thing. So this could go bad for, I mean, I guess you boost into range 1 here? Yeah, you boost in, and I think you've got the donut on both of them. Yeah, a lot of boats, just a lot of boats in general. Lorik and the Sheathipede are showing up quite a bit in Rebel lists. The Sheathipede has definitely been I want to say a surprise performer, but it's shown up pretty regularly in a lot of these top cut lists. Rise of the Robots, you get what you pay for. You want better commentary? Send me money. Yeah, the problem is, like, the modded primaries are still going to hurt Poe here. The thing is, if Poe lives, he should be able to escape, come back around. And those gunboats are going to have trouble getting back on target here. Dash countermeasures this turn. Interesting. I don't even know if that back boat has range to him. A couple of my locals got Maul into the top 32. But I have not gotten a good list or a good look at all the lists, so I am sorry on that. So this is probably gonna be a dead death rain here. Dash not a lone wolf, or is he? Dash is a lone wolf. Yeah, 4 hits. There we go. All right, I know. I made Death Rain dead, so boom. Look at me updating. I got this. I don't have this. Oh, is he going for dash? I guess it makes sense. The damage will stick. Perhaps I have not received any flight assist Astromechs in the mail. That was definitely a joke, but. I thought the Imp Squad had a chance, non-Ron Khan, but he decided to chase Dash through the rocks with just Death Rain, and lost like all of Death Rain for it, and then realized it was a folly. But by then he was just running away, so not a great place to be. All right, he's taking the range one at Poe here. Dion showed me how to update. I just don't believe I can keep it accurate in real time. Hopefully next round, well, hopefully not. I'd like all my guys to advance, but hopefully next round I'll be able to grab someone I know who can keep me updated on stats. So, Dion's currently playing Kyle Adams, but looking at his bracket, that's like probably the hardest matchup for him in that bracket for a little bit. So, if Dion makes it out of round one, he can make it for a long time. Thank you for having my back, Death Revived. Darth Nacho, I have not shaved my head yet. I'm not saying everyone else sucks. I just his next matchup would be the winner of Chris Brown and Joe Castiglione, and I believe in Dion there. And then 2 rounds down, he's got a couple good players there, but I'm unironically believing in Dion. I'm trying to be nice to Dion, man. I think better of him than I pretend to. Also, if Dion does well, me just straight tabling him in my only game against him looks even better, so I'm rooting for him. Yeah, but he didn't die. So honestly, if I'm Daniel here, I have no idea what he's doing. Like, this is not a happy spot. The brackets are mixed. They literally just took total seeding based on record and MOV. So like I know the only one I know for sure because let's see. I'm trying to see if there's one I know for sure where people who played on different days are playing each other round one. Mike Jones and Nick Tobin are playing round one. I believe they played on different days. I thought the way they seeded it was just by taking total standings um, and seating it like it was one big event where all those people finished there. I could be misremembering though. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's tough. Like I feel like going for Dash is the play here now. Um, you're just not going to get a quality shot on Poe at all. Like you just there's no combination of turns that gets you shots on Poe if Poe just like one banks right. Unless you like risk self bumping into him, but then Dash comes in and you're sad. Yeah, I don't think that. Hey, Doug, I don't think that bump would block the Talon just because you've got so wiggle room or so much wiggle room on that Talon roll. Like, if that one goes forward at all, which it would have to, I think it is. I think the Talon roll clears, but I think if you're Ben, you can just be conservative, grab some shields, and start the circling around. Like you don't need to risk Poe. I believe Poe has taken one hull damage. I'm not sure I like this. Let's see what he does with the back one. Rose don't have a K turn. No K turn on the gunboats. I think he's debating slamming here. Because if Dash is coming in, a slam two-turn might get the block. Or would at least likely donut him. The problem is if Dash is doing anything else. Shazbot, I wouldn't quite go that far. Just because of those gunboats, they can harpoon or heavy laser cannon. They can put damage on them. Well, yeah, they've got heavy laser cannon in this case, so on par with a harpoon. I mean, they're literally shooting the same mods as Dash. Reroll with focus. Oh, interesting. Well, depending on what Dash did, this does give him a long-term option to try and get shots back on Poe. And that is kind of why I liked or I don't like the K turn with Poe, because like if you K turn with Poe, next turn you're facing a gunboat at range 2 of you. Don't watch here, watch on stream. Boost the subscribers. All right, let's see what Poe does. Yeah, he did the K turn. And you can very likely pilot skill kill the wounded one here, but I still don't feel like that's the right decision. Because if that gunboat on the right somehow lives through this, I mean it's going to be pointing a heavy laser at Poe. Yeah, there goes the gunboat. Dion is on Kylo and 2 gunboats. Yeah, I'm not super sure what the plan for Daniel here at this point is. I mean, this is pretty academic. He can conceivably get back around and get shots on Poe here. I mean, it's worth noting from an end game scenario that that gunboat is worth more than half a dash. So, I mean, I think the plan he has to try and make work is kill Poe, get half on dash. Um, ideally try and kill dash, but he's got 28-ish minutes left to do it. So, I mean, his odds aren't good already, but those odds are even worse. It's a it's a strong guess, Ladylike Gaming. Very strong guess. All right, no, I'm back. I'm back to having no idea what Daniel's doing here. I guess slam to just try and not get shot at by dash at all here. But man, those fat turrets can cover that ground so easy. Like, there it is. Yeah, see, the thing is when you stay close to dash in the direction he's going, he at least very likely has to waste a reposition to his action on a reposition to like get away from you. So like if he too hard rights and he's pointing at Poe, he's one, now Poe's got to try and run, but two, Dash has to waste a barrel roll to get shots. Like that's one thing you want to think about is even when you're going, oh, he can still get a shot on me, but if you can make them reposition and waste an action to get a shot, it's not going to be a shot that hurts as much. Yeah, sorry there's not a lot to do here, stream. I mean, Non-Ron is right. It is super dishonorable to concede. And that's all we have in this game is our honor. We are laser space knights. Nate, I'm generally not updating the stats because I'm here doing this by myself unsupervised. I'm not good at a lot of things, including stats. And it's basically when you're soloing, it's like, it's look at the stats or update the game. And I figured I can do better than just update the stats, maybe. Also, this is a Mac. Like, this is literally my first time touching a Mac in like 20 years, so I'm going to be lucky if this thing doesn't light on fire in my hands. I am going to make a round. All right, stream. So I'm going to read off some matches. Give me two that you want to look. So we got Nathan is playing Seth. Justin Brown is playing Alex Dorff. Alex Mogensen is playing Andrew Cravens. Brian Bellamy is playing Tom Boyce. Bob Howe is playing Leander Smith. Michael Jones is playing Nick Tobin. Sam Sosikian is playing Joseph Mann. Alex Smiddle's playing Jerry. I'm not even going to touch that last one. Starts with an S. Blaze Filippini is playing Alex Bell. William Hagwood is playing Adam Nierenberger. Bradley Stryzik is playing Chad Gay. Will Scogan is playing Nate Moore. Jeremy Trad's playing Josh Shet. A lot of letters there. Chris Brown's playing Joe Castiglione. Kyle Adams is playing Dion. Give me two or three, and I'll go look. All right, I got Nathan's game, Chico's game. Give me one more game, and I'll go take a look. All right, screw it. Nick's game it is. I'll be right back.